And hi again, everybody. Welcome to our Press Box Show tonight from the Ram Bowl on the campus of Riverview High School. Doug Miles along with Ed Schneider, where we saw a dominating performance tonight by Riverview over their crosstown rival, the Sarasota Sailors, as they defeat Sarasota tonight 47-10. And Ed, we always hope when we do these rivalry games, one of the oldest rivalries in this part of Florida in high school football, it's going to be a close one, but Riverview scored early and often, and that was just about it. It was pretty much over in the first quarter.
Well, this was the 56th meeting of these two schools, Sarasota and Riverview. Sarasota holding the lead going into this game in the series 29-26, but Riverview came out early and indicated that they were going to be the team to win tonight's battle. They scored two quick touchdowns in that first quarter, two four-play drives of 68 and 69 yards to jump out to an early 13-0 lead. The Sailors, meanwhile, in the first half, were having trouble doing anything as Colin McNeil, the quarterback for the Sailors, was off target when he had time to throw, and the rest of the time he was running for his life. And they pretty much were able to stop Justin Austin from breaking loose. I did end up with 51 yards on 10 carries in that first half, but most of that was on one decent run. Other than that, it was dominance by Riverview both offensively and defensively as they jumped out to a 27-3 lead by halftime.
Yeah, first quarter score was 13-0, 27-3 at the half, 41-10 after 3, and then the final 47-10. Higdon kind of capping it off with a late touchdown in the third and the fourth quarter. So both teams, though, good news for the Sailors. This loss does not hurt them at all, as they already won the district last week, 7-8-10 over Liquid Ranch. They will host a playoff game next Friday night, November 15th at Irick Field. They will take on the Pinellas Park Patriots. We'll have that game as our broadcast for you next Friday night on Ustream.tv, 7:30 p.m. Hope you can join us for that. And Riverview has to travel across the state, Ed. They have to go to Port St. Lucie. Not only a tough school to play against, but a tough road trip as well from Sarasota over there. So they were tuned up tonight, but they're going to need all of that and more next week.
Well, they certainly, it's the first time we've got the opportunity to see them. We were supposed to broadcast their game with Booker, second game of the year, and of course they got rained out. But they really look like they are on top of their game. They only lost to Venice by 1 point at Venice, and Venice is another team that we really like as being one of the top teams in the state. So I think the Rams are going to give Fort Pierce Central High School all they want next week, as they have to try to find a way to contain both Richie James and Karan Higdon for the Rams, both who had big, huge nights tonight. Both shifty, speedy guys that really the Sailors had no answer for. So it'll be interesting to see how the Rams do on the road next week. Also, it'd be great for us to be at Sarasota to do a home playoff game. First time that's happened at Sarasota in a number of years. Yep. First time they've been in the playoffs since 2007. So let's see if the Sailors can find a way to forget this game quickly, regroup, and be ready to go and try to put it all on the field next week against Pinellas Park in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, Pinellas Park, we saw them last year. Venice went up there in the playoffs to take them on the road, and Venice won that game. But as we talked about in the broadcast, at least last year, Pinellas Park heavily into the wing T, very running-oriented offense. So we'll see if that holds true next Friday night. So I hope you join us for that. But congratulations to the Riverview Rams, finishing with a 7-2 regular season record, 2-1 in the district. Sarasota finishes with 5-5 record, but more importantly, 3-1 in district play, and they win the 7A-10 district title. So, final score once again tonight from the Ram Bowl: the Riverview Rams 47, the Sarasota Sailors 10. For Ed Schneider, this is Doug Miles saying thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week from Irick Field.
Good night.